Came up with an idea quite a while back that was inspired by Chris Powell. If you watched his show, Extreme Makeover Weight Loss Edition, he takes people that have found themselves in a predicament, for lack of a better word, in that they have gained an enormous amount of weight. But what he does during the show is much more than that. He basically finds out what is this person's powerful why. Why did they gain their weight? What happened in their life that got them to the point they are where they felt there was no return? And if you watch this show, it's about a year long for each contestant, and their life changes completely. It's inspiring, to say the very least. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to take that same concept and I wanted to blend it with our Thin and Healthy's Total Solution program. So we would take our weight management program and our nutrition piece and life coaching piece, and we would marry it with Chris Powell's inspiration and education on how to cook, how to eat, how to buy groceries, all those concepts into one. And I want to be the one that has my hand on that for 2014. So we're asking any participant east of I-95 who can make it to Washington or Williamston, North Carolina on a regular basis. We want them to apply with us. It's not about the food. People generally, if it was about the food, they'd go online right now and order an iPhone. If it was about the exercise, they'd do the same thing and join a $10 gym. That's not what this is about. This is about finding out what makes someone click and find out, really, again, I'll reiterate, what is their powerful why. And sometimes that's a process. They don't always know their powerful why right out of the gate. Powerful why cannot be a class reunion. It cannot be my daughter's getting married. It's something else. It's something much stronger and much more personal to that person. The time commitment is going to be really heavy in the first 3 months. Very similar to what Chris Powell does on his show. The first 3 months will, depending on the client or clients, if it's a couple, the first 3 months will probably be quite a bit of two-a-days, 6 to 7 days a week, pretty intense. At that end of that 3-month mark, we'll lean off a little bit, still pretty involved. At the end of 6 months, we'll lean off a little bit more. Hopefully the last 3 months of this 1-year process, they're going to be pretty much on their own, with the exception of my standard personal training. The person that's selected for this needs to expect the following, at the very minimum. Their family needs to be comfortable with me being in their home in the early part of this process. Their family needs to be willing to sit down with me in the early part of this process. In a nutshell, their family needs to be willing to be a part of this process. From an exercise requirement, it all depends on the person who's selected. If they've never been in a club, it's going to look a lot different than the person who has. So I'm not going to go into specifics on that, but I will tell you that it's intense. It's intense. There's going to be periods where I push this person. I'm going to have doctor notes and liability things signed before we go into this process. So that's an expectation you need to be aware of. I think in a nutshell, the first 3 months are where the most involvement with me. This person will ultimately be with me for 365 days, all of 2014. But in a nutshell, the first 3 months are much more intense. This person will need to do weigh-ins with me, measurements with me, body fat analysis with me, amongst a number of medical requirements, metabolic rate, blood pressure, a few things. And I will speak with this person's doctor firsthand and let them know exactly in writing what we'll be doing on this process. Application process is pretty simple. Either a one-page write-up to me sent to Austin at fitnessunlimitednc.com or a video to the same address. I do prefer video. I would love to see someone in the real, in the flesh, telling me their story. I would like folks to keep it somewhat short. There will be a second interview process where they can tell me a lot more. So the first part is to tell me kind of where you're at today, where you'd like to be, and a why you'd like to be there would be beautiful to hear too. What has to happen is there needs to be a burning desire inside of you that says you're fed up. I do think there's something strong there that if the person is not fed up with where they are, and that means they're done. They're done feeling the way they feel. This message is for the person sitting there watching this video who is not turning in their application. person who's sitting there saying, gosh, this sounds really amazing, but I can't for this reason or I can't for that reason. I want you to write down a list of reasons why you should do this and a list of reasons why you should not. And then I want you to look in the mirror and I want you to be very, very honest with yourself on why you are at this point in your life. I don't want you to point a single finger at anyone. I know there's different situations that put people in different scenarios and different outcomes and all that good stuff, but I do believe at the end of the day, we are accountable for us. You are accountable for you. And I want to help you understand how much more you can do with your life, how much better mother, how much better father, how much better brother and sister, parent that you can be for your children, for your loved ones, for your co-workers, how much more productive you can be in your workplace if you find some peace of mind with some of the things that you're struggling with today that have you in the situation you are currently. So to this applicant who is saying no, I urge you, I beg you to say yes. The person that's selected for this program, 2014, their cost will be $0. It will not cost a thing.
You mean it's free?
It's free.
It's totally free.
It's free.
How free is it?
They're going to have to work hard, but there's no dollars to transact. They will not have to spend. But to the people that are truly fed up, you absolutely can. I know you can. It's one of the most awesome feelings you'll ever go through. I'm inspired to do this because watching someone change their perspective on themselves and their self-esteem and their ability to do so much more than they ever dreamed never gets old.